Yeah, evening all. Hello. It's Saturday, 22nd of October. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're all okay. Hope you're all well. Yeah, live. It's not pre-recorded, it is live. It was supposed to be pre-recorded, but just don't ask. It's the safest thing to do. So we are live, ready to go. 50 questions as always, with a couple of things for your breaks as well. Hope you're all well. Much shorter intro as well. You've got about a minute and 10 before we get into the first question this evening as well. Yeah, it will take me far too long to explain, so I've only got a minute before we kick off. So but thanks for joining us. Hope you're all good. Hope you are all well and staying safe in all this chaos, etc. Just to confirm, in the sort of 50 seconds I've got before we start the first question, no, I have not secured over 100 nominations to run the country or to be in the running for it. And as a friend of mine suggested, no, I am not going to stage any kind of coup to take over because people would like me to do that. Like, as I keep saying, you do not want me in charge of a big red button. I can barely get this working at times. You don't want me running the country. So yeah, none of the rumours are true. I'm not trying to stage any kind of political coup or going off, as people keep suggesting. When can Jay take over the country? You really don't want that. But yeah, 15 seconds then, and we'll get into it. We will then get straight into... I don't know what's going on, but hello to all the YouTube live chat legends. Hello to all of the patrons in the Jebrel Nutjob Discord server as well. Right, we're nearly at time because it literally is a very short intro. Right, customization. Live chat done. Remember, the Facebook live chat stays on, but please don't put your answers in the comments. Grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper, get settled in that way. That, if I leave that like that, that like that, that like that, that like that, and that like that. There we go. See, I told you, a very short intro. We're ready to go, off and running tonight. It is Saturday the 22nd of October. Thank you very much for joining us. Just to clarify one quick thing, because we keep getting asked about it. When we've got Quiz Jockey stable, we will let you all know. Please, you don't need to ask every week if it's going to be on. You know, we're not just going to sneak it back on and not tell you. We will tell you when we've got it up and running and stable, okay? Because the girls as well, the Quiz Jockey graders, are very upset because they think they've done their last one. And I've said you haven't. Don't panic. It will return. Just let us get it stable so that I know, so it's all good. But right, let's get into it. It is Saturday, 22nd of October. Let's kick off as we always do with entertainment. There's some fun ones in here. I've giggled putting this together today. But let's get into it. Number one. Which kind of doll did Aqua sing about in the 90s? Next Saturday's is pre-recorded because I'll be seeing these next week. But which kind of doll did Aqua sing about in the 90s? Question number two. Keira Knightley starred in which film based on a Jane Austen novel? So Keira Knightley starred in which film based on a Jane Austen novel? Number three. What was the name of the Jack in the Box in the Magic Roundabout? So what was the name of the Jack in the Box in the Magic Roundabout? Number four. Claire, Faye, Lisa H and Lee make up which pop group? So Claire, Faye, Lisa H and Lee make up which pop group? So I've got one of their songs in my head, that's why I'm dancing, but I'm trying to dance without the music, which makes it look even more crazy. But if I dance with the music, then it'll give you a clue. Number five. In which film would you find the quote, "He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy"? So in which film would you find the quote, "He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy"? Good evening to Susan. Yes, I've got a wealth of questions I can get out of that specific subject. Number 6, who is this? So who is this for number 6? Who is this? Not the name of the show. Who is this? Oh, no. In a minute. Number 7. The pop group BTS come from hail from. The pop group BTS hail from which country? Hail from. Yeah, Phil and Tracy. That was the song that was in my head as well. Put a GIF in the Patreon Discord server. That was the song that was in my head. Number 8. What was this character's name? I've removed the obvious clues from some of the pictures I found, but what was this character's name? Number 9, name the song from these lyrics. When you're alone and life is getting you down, you can always go. Name the song when you're alone and life is getting you down, you can always go. And finally, for number 10, for entertainment, number 10. In which decade were the films Doctor Strangelove, Goldfinger, and A Hard Day's Night released? So in which decade were the films Doctor Strangelove, Goldfinger, and A Hard Day's Night released? It's in the Patreon Nutjobs Discord server. I mean, you find in all the gifts for pretty much every entertainment question. Is there just nothing left that? I mean, even someone's even set up a GIF of me blowing the Jadal out after the first Guinness World Record attempt. But is there nothing left that doesn't have a GIF that you can search for? Bonkers. Round 2, a bit of science, nature, and technology for you. I was about to go straight into question number 1. It's not even on the screen. Yeah, science, nature, and technology. The only reason I've written technology, by the way, is because I normally do it just as science and nature, and I include technology in science, but then some people say, hang on. So yeah, science, nature, and technology, just to cover every boundary off. Here we go. Number 1. The development of the atom bomb was named after which part of New York? Or shares its name with, in case it wasn't. The development of the atom bomb was named after which part of New York? Or shares its name with? Number 2, in which part of the body would you find the navicular bone? In which part of the body will you find the navicular bone? Ah, touche, Colin, touche. He's managed to find something that there isn't actual gifs of, and that is a live T-Rex. I could say that I could probably find a gif of the man T-Rex alive, but I'll leave it there. Number 3, Titan is the largest moon of which planet? So Titan is the largest moon of which planet? Number 4, an aviary is the home of which type of animal? So an aviary is the home of which type of animal? Number 5, how many right angles are there in a square? So how many right angles are there in a square? Number 6, which chemical which chemical element is used in water treatment at swimming pools? So which chemical element is used in water treatment at swimming pools? Yeah. People asking about the connection round already. Honestly, the answers will just be swimming around your head later and you just still won't get what the connection is. Number 7, what does the D stand for in LED? So what does the D stand for in LED? Number 8, anemia is the deficiency of what in the diet? So anemia is the deficiency of what in the diet? Number 9, which chemical element was formerly known as brimstone? So which chemical which chemical element was formerly known as brimstone? Emelant. An interesting meeting this week where someone said to me, so are you capable of talking to a live audience? You know, and I was like, yeah, just can't pronounce words and can't like formulate sentences, but yeah, I can speak to people live. Finally, number 10, what is the name given to a squirrel's nest? So what is the name given to a squirrel's nest? Final 10, it's Saturday, it's Blockbusters, and then we'll take a break after this. Your first one then, number 1, what CT is a show of false sadness or grief? As in false sadness or false grief. So what CT is a show of false sadness or grief? Number 2, what RTC is a signal to start a show in theatre? So what RTC is a signal to start a show in theatre? Number 3, what SC is a device used to catch people breaking the speed limit? So what SC is a device used to catch people breaking the speed limit? Number 4, what RH is a false lead? So what RH is a false lead? Number 5, what SC is a quicker way of getting somewhere? So what SC is a quicker way of getting somewhere? Number 6, what RC is rolled out for VIPs? So what RC is rolled out for VIPs? It's the VIPs. Number 7, what BS invented Dracula? So what BS invented Dracula? Number 8, what BK is the world's tallest building? So what BK is the world's tallest building? Number 9, what DH is a person who unexpectedly wins a competition? So what DH is a person who unexpectedly wins a competition? To be honest, I thought for one of the previous ones, I thought someone might have written that, but I was not expecting you, young Vicky, to be the one who wrote that as a potential answer. Shocking. And finally, number 10, what TT is 2 M's? So what TT is 2 M's? People around the country at the moment have just gone, huh? Right, that's your first 30 questions of the evening. Oh, hang on, where's it gone? Trying to find your break. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so that is your first 30 questions all boxed off for you so far. We'll come back and give you the answers after a short break. But for your first break this evening, it's another 9, so 9 things in total. Put these UK cities in order of population. Now, this surprised me when I was going through this list at the beginning of the week, looking at this. because there's some that I thought were bigger than others, but there you go. So yeah, put these 9, Black Magic off, Media Source on, Saturday Breaks on. There we go. Yeah, so put these 9 cities in order of population, and I will come back in about 7 minutes' time with the answer to those, and also something I need your help with. See you after this. Nope. Helps if you're on the right one. Now. I honestly don't know what is up with the Patreons in the Discord server tonight. They've either had too much coffee, too much fizzy pop, or they've just, yeah, they're off on one tonight. Anyway, right, I'll give you the answer to this in just a second. So scrabble down your final answers and shuffle your order around, and we'll give you the answers to these in just a second. Was I really ever an angel in the first place? That's the real question. Well, you were perceived as being an angel up until the vulgarity and disgusting words coming out of your mouth this evening. Shocking. Right. Right, so the answer to this then in 3, in 2, in 1 is a blank screen. Brilliant. Let's get them all up then in the right order. There we go. Okay, so in 9th place is Bristol. 8th place is Liverpool, which surprised me a little bit. Some of these actually did surprise me quite a bit, actually. Liverpool 8th. 7th is Edinburgh. 6th is Manchester. 5, Bradford. Now, that did surprise me. Bradford's got a higher population than Manchester and Liverpool, but there you go. That's according to populaces and censuses, etc. 4 is Sheffield. 3 is Glasgow. 2 is Leeds. And number 1 is Birmingham. Remember, these are just for fun in the first break for you, just something to give you to do during the breaks. So, yeah, not part of the main score. Main quiz is out of 50, but that's just for a bit of fun in the breaks. Right, just I'll give you the answers to the first part of the quiz in just a minute. But this is an early advance warning that I need your help very, very, very soon. I'm currently working on 6 different Guinness World Record attempts. One of them is kind of a solo venture on something which isn't quiz related. So that one's well underway with that. But so there is a couple that are coming along. Just waiting for all the guidelines and stuff, and then I'm going to set one in stone. One of them I'm working on with, in fact, actually 4 of them are going to be with a charity next year, hopefully March next year, 4 of them. But there's going to be one that I want to try, if I get the guidelines in time, want to try and do before the end of this year. And it should, with our community, be very, very easily broken. But I'll give you more. So just want to give you a heads up. It's the 3 words that, may have me wake up with a cold sweat every night. The words Guinness World and Records. But yeah, so yeah, one of them, it is online. So you can be in the comfort of your own house. The other 4 aren't online. But this will be online. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that, because we do need your help for it. So there you go. So that's an advance warning for it. I put all the applications in last night whilst gently rocking myself to sleep. But yeah, so that's coming very, very soon. Right, all the way back up. Entertainment. I've put this all in the wrong order tonight. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Right. Okay. Answer marking pens at the ready. Okay, here we go. Round 1, entertainment looked like this. Number 1, what kind of doll did Aqua sing about in the 90s? It was Barbie. Number 2, Keira Knightley starred in which film based on a Jane Austen novel? It's Pride and Prejudice. Number 3, what was the name of the Jack in the Box in the Magic Roundabout? It was Zebedee. Number 4, Claire, Faye, Lisa, H, and Lee make up steps. That should be a world record. Trying to get through a quiz without fumbling and making... I can't even get a sentence together anyway, so let's just move on. 5. In which film would you find the quote, "He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy"? It's Monty Python and the Life of Brian. Number 6, who is this? That is Captain Flack from Trumpton. Number 7, the pop group BTS hail from which country? It is South Korea. Number 8, this character was called the Phantom Flan Flinger. And my mind's gone completely blank. If you know who he is, you'll know what TV series he's from. My head's gone. Cannot remember now off the top of my head. Number 9, name the song When You're Alone and Life is Getting You Down. You can always go downtown. Downtown. And finally, number 10, in which decade were the films Doctor Strangelove, Goldfinger and A Hard Day's Night released? It was the 60s. Science, nature and technology for round 2 then. Number 1, the development of the atom bomb was named after which part of New York? It's Manhattan. Number 2, in which part of the body will you find the navicular bone? It is the foot. It was what? Thank you. Number 3, Titan is the largest moon of which planet? It is Saturn. Number 4, an aviary is the home of which type of animal? It is bird. Tweet, tweet. Number 5, how many right angles are there in a square? There are 4. Number 6, which chemical element is used in water treatment at swimming pools? It is chlorine. When it works. Number 7, what does the D stand for in LED? It is diode. Number 8, oh no, come back. Anemia is the deficiency of what in the diet? It is iron. Oh, come on, why aren't you on the right one? Number 9, which chemical element was formerly known as brimstone? It is sulfur. And finally, number 10, what is the name given to a squirrel's nest? It is a dray. And round 3, Blockbusters. Number 1, what CT is a show of false sadness or grief? It is crocodile tears. Number 2, what RTC is a signal to start a show in theatre? It is raise the curtain. Number 3, what SC is a device used to catch people breaking the speed limit? It is a speed camera. Can't repeat some of the ones that people were sending me. Number 4, what RH is a false lead? It is a red herring. Number 5, what SC is a quicker way of getting somewhere? It's a shortcut. Number 6, what RC is rolled out for VIPs? It is the red carpet. Number 7, what BS invented Dracula? It was Bram Stoker. I always used to think it was Bram Stoker as well. Bram Stoker. Number 8, what BK is the world's tallest building? It's Burj Khalifa. Numero 9, what DH is person who unexpectedly wins a competition? It's a dark horse. And finally, number 10, this is one I was giggling to myself about. What TT is 2 M's? It's 2000. Because 2 M's in Roman numerals is 2000. Well done if you got that. Okay, there you go. That's your first 30 all done and dusted for you. Tot your scores up and let us know how you are getting on so far. Yeah, let us know how you're doing so far. And for those of you who are saying this is really easy tonight, you haven't seen nothing yet. Sorry, I shouldn't really like come across as that evil. Yeah, no, it was a friend of mine messaged me and said that this is really easy tonight. Well, you haven't seen the last 2 rounds. Maybe that's why the first 3 were easy. But yeah, still to come, connections round and Gebral knowledge. Surely though you're right, connections around Gebral knowledge, but Vic, surely your answer to one of the questions in that final round, if you're sticking with that, surely that would not equal backache? But anyway, right. Yeah, let me get this set up. That one there, that one. I need to come all the way through that lot, I think. No, get to there. Perfect. Honestly, I don't know what's up with the patrons tonight. They're off on one. Right, round 4, connections. As always, 9 questions. Question number 10. What links all of the answers together? I am giving you no clues because I'm quite proud of this one tonight. Maybe not say the questions, but the connection I think is genius. Here we go. Number 1. There are generally 3 types of outcome in a competition. There is win, what, or draw. So there are generally 3 types of outcome in a competition. Win, what, or draw. Number 2, the sister of your mum or dad is called your what? 4-letter word, please. So the sister of your mum or dad is called your what? That's a good point. Just pre-warning, Haley, you might need to go and get yourself an Easter egg, just to let you know. Number 3, which was the only one of the 7 dwarves who wore glasses? So which was the only one of the 7 dwarves who wore glasses? How? It's not physically possible to get this from the first 2. Number 4, what can go before Evans and Mac to make the names of comedians? So what can go before Evans and Mac to make the names of comedians? Oops. Number 5, complete the phrase what before the storm? So complete the phrase what before the storm? Number 6, a private teacher who supports students independently of teachers are called what, beginning with T? I think I badly worded that, but I think you get where I'm going with it. Because I've kind of contradicted myself in that, haven't I? A private teacher who supports students independently of teachers are called what, beginning with T? I mean, I suppose if you've got the connection, you know what it is, but... Number 7, if it's not good, it's what? Oh, people are getting this really early, and if they have actually got it, I'm very disappointed in myself because I thought this was genius. But number 7, if it's not good, it's what? Number 5 has Thronus. Ah, okay. Number 8, what B is to strengthen or support? So what B is to strengthen or support? Number 9, right, obtuse, and acute are types of what? So right, obtuse, and acute. Train. Right, obtuse, and acute are types of what? Sorry, it didn't sound normal. And as always, question 10, what links all of the answers together? Saying that, I did give you a clue in the first 30 questions, so maybe I've shot myself in the foot. Oopsies. Right, general knowledge then. Let's finish off with these 10 random questions, kicking off with this. Number 1, what letter represents 500 in Roman numerals? So what letter represents 500 in Roman numerals? Number 2, next weekend sees the clocks change. Will they go forward or back? So next weekend sees the clocks change. Will they go forward or back? Number 3, what colour is the background on the flag of Brazil? It's a flag question. Shh, don't tell everyone. So what colour is the background on the flag of Brazil? I completely misread that, Sid. All I saw is, so proud of myself, I beat the pub to the answer. I'm slightly concerned, but now I realise what you meant. Not you've beaten the pub to the answer, you've beaten the pub to the answer. Ooh. Number 4, where did the Muffin Man live? The Muffin Man. You know, the Muffin Man. He lived somewhere. Where did the Muffin Man live? Number 5, talking of those kind of things, what did even Hansel and Gretel leave to find their way home? What did Hansel and Gretel leave to find their way home? The fact that so many of you have got the connection round kind of kiboshes what I was planning for the quiz, because first 30 might have been tweaked a little bit in anticipation of people struggling with the connection round, and it looks like I've failed. So there could be some good high scores here this evening. Number 6, what is the French name given to a head waiter or host at a restaurant, not to a tot? Great thing when I haven't got it on Quiz Jockey, I can just go in and edit. What is the French name given to a head waiter or host at a restaurant? Oops. Oh. Pulled the thing off the end of my pen. Number 7, a milliner is an expert at making what? So a milliner is an expert at making what? And number 8, which country is home to the world's oldest active volcano? Which country is home to the world's oldest active volcano? Just open Twitter. I got it on 1, got it on 2, got it on 2, got it on 4. My grading for tonight must try harder. Oh, no, there was a reason I was opening that web page. That one and that one. Number 9, which European capital city spans across 14 islands? So which European capital city spans across 14 islands? And your final question for this evening, number 10. How many months of the year end with the word ember? So how many months of the year end with the word ember? All right, that is all of your questions for this evening. So I'll take another short break. Have I put them in the right place this time? Yes, I have. Right, 9 Dingbats coming up. As always, thanks to Alan at quizmaster.biz for allowing us to still... I think I need to use them all, to be fair. Because some of them I do recognise when I'm going through. But I don't like doing them in particular order. So I'll go back to drawing some of mine as well soon. But yes, so 9 Dingbats, say what you see. No particular theme. Saturday Breaks on. Black Magic off. Media source on, and that should be right, but it looks like the countdown time is not going to work. Right, count 7 minutes from now. I'll see you after this. unmute myself might help. Hello, I'm back here. Oh, hang on, I'm in your way, aren't I? You might still be looking at that one. Let me just do that, and there we go. Right, yeah, so we'll give you the answers to these in just a second. Finally work back from the connection to the answer to one of the questions. Aha, well played. Yeah, so I'll give you the answer to these in just a moment. I will crack on and do some more of my drawings as well. It's just finding time to do them. Very busy week next week. I'm in London Tuesday, Wednesday. Doing some things on Tuesday, and then we're helping my mum out, sorting out her house and stuff. So the three of us are en masse on our way down to London Tuesday, Wednesday, and I've got a private quiz on Friday. Very busy week. And then going to 90s Baby on Saturday. That's going to be fun. So, right. The answers to these then in 3, 2, 1. Boom. There we go. Number 1 is Boys in Blue. I like that one. Thought that was quite clever. Boys in Blue for number 1. Number 2, Talent Show. Number 3, Popcorn. Number 4, Foul Play. Number 5, Only Have Eyes for You. Number 6, Final Stroke Last Straw. 7 is Facial Hair. I don't know why I did that at the same time. I didn't actually even mean to do that. But yeah, 7, Facial Hair. Number 8, Stand and Deliver. I quite like this last one. Number 9, Poundland. That's a fair point on number 1, I suppose. Probably why I liked it as much. They're not. Yeah, fair point. Right, let's swing that across. Oh, whatever you've got for number 1. However you've written for number 1 is fine. I didn't even think about that. Someone just pointed it out. That one there, and then move me back down to no, right, okay, leave that there, and then grab me, move me back down to there, and then make that slightly bigger. There we go. Right. Okay, right, here we go then. Answer sheets ready. Let's see how you did with the final 20 questions and the connections round, which, judging by Twitter and everyone most people have got it, and I'm a bit disappointed now. But here we go. Number 1. There are generally 3 types of outcome in a competition: win, lose, or draw. Well, you can have short straw for that one as well. Number 2, the sister of your mum or dad is called your aunt. Because if you'd written auntie, it wouldn't have worked, just so you know. Number 3, which was the only one of the 7 dwarves who wore glasses? It's Doc. Number 4, what can go before Evans and Mac to make names of comedians? It is Lee. Number 5, complete the phrase. It's calm before the storm. Just loading that. Number 7, a private teacher who supports students independently of teachers are called tutors or tutor, because tutors wouldn't. Well, tutors might have worked, but tutor. Number 7, if it's not good, it's bad. Number 8, what B is to strengthen or support? It is bolster. Number 9, right, obtuse, and acute are types of angle. So if you're in the vicinity of Hayley, duck, because she's going to launch an Easter egg at her TV in just a second, and you don't want to be caught in like bits of chocolate going everywhere. But the answer is fish, or more specifically, anagrams of fish. But if you've just put fish, it's fine. So you had sole, tuna, cod, eel, clam for number 5. Oh, I've forgotten what 6 is. Oh, I've forgotten what 6 is. Looking at it, I didn't write what they were next to it because I just, oh, you numpty. Yeah, 6. I'll come back to 7 was 7 was dab. I've never heard of dab. I've heard of dab in a chip shop, which is basically potato in batter, but I've never heard of a dab fish. 8 was lobster, and 9 was angel. Well done. If you got that, I thought that was quite clever, and turns out I wasn't. Trout. Of course it was, thank you. But yeah, yeah, anyway. Right, general knowledge, let's finish off at number 1. What letter represents 500 in Roman numerals? It's D. Number 2, next weekend sees the clocks change. Will they go forward or back? They'll go back. So we get an extra hour. I say we get an extra hour. Yeah. Number 3, what colour is the background on the flag of Brazil? It's green. Number 4, where did the Muffin Man live? He lived on Drury Lane. You know, the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. Number 5, what did Hansel and Gretel leave to find their way home? They left breadcrumbs. Number 6, French name given to a head waiter or host at a restaurant is the maitre d'. 7, a milliner is an expert at making hats. Number 8, which country is home to the world's oldest active volcano? It is Italy. Number 9, which European capital city spans across 14 islands? It's Stockholm. Hold. Hang on. Yep, let's just quickly change that before I suddenly remembered something. Let me just change that. And your final answer tonight, number 10. How many months of the year end with the word ember? It's 4. I may have forgotten a month then. September, October, November. No, September. September, November. I was right. Excuse me. Hold, please. I can't spell tonight. Can't spell any week. There we go. 3. I was right the first time round, but then I got myself doubting myself. Yeah. September, November, December. Yeah, 3. October's not right. Right, that's all your questions. Let's give you a tiebreaker. In just December. All I've got now in my head is Ember. Your question is this: how tall are the letters in the famous Hollywood sign in feet? So, how tall are the letters in the famous Hollywood sign in feet? I know it's definitely 3. I've just as I went to put the slide across and I saw what the answer was, and I saw 3, and I went, 3's not right because you've got October, but then forgot that I was asking for Ember, not Burr, and I knew what I meant. So remember, nearest to this gets the point. In 3, 2, 1, 45. Yeah, they're 45 foot high, those letters. There we go. That is all of your questions for this Saturday night. Have you got on? Let me know. I haven't put it up yet. I've not put it up yet. I'll put it up in just a second. The post for letting us know how you got on this evening. So have a look at that and let us know. Let us know how you got on. Still some tickets available for the Connections quiz. If you look on our social media, we popped a link up on Thursday night for that. I think there's a handful of tables left in the room, and there's obviously the online tickets as well. For the 9th of November, so have a look at that. Next Saturday will, and I know I've been saying this for a couple of weeks, it will be now pre-recorded, but life's kind of got in the way. So next week will definitely be pre-recorded, because I don't think I can get away with doing it live from the MEN. So yeah, next Saturday will definitely be pre-recorded, but in the meantime, there is a quiz on Thursday night, so join us for that, as always, live. That is it from me. I am going to go and take a lie down, I think. That is it from me. I will see you all soon. As always, take care and stay safe.